Hi, this is Heather with my Moldbreakers vlog entry for today is, what is today? January 12th, 2021. Unbelievable. Today, I just wanted to vlog really briefly about the idea of biohacking. I've been thinking a lot about how to make my next album, and I've been realizing that if I overlay the idea of being chronically ill on top of the model of the do-it-yourself indie musician, it's like oil and water. It's like this. It doesn't mix, and it's actually really damaging. So, um, to the person who's chronically ill, not to the model, because the model is the model. So I've been trying to figure out like, could I learn how to do the things that I need to do to handle chronic illness? The idea being, I'm not going to get better, but I'm going to learn how to manage, and I'm going to build this really strong, resilient foundation. And when I see some things going off, I can tweak and I can sort of dance with it a little bit and not get to the point where I'm really pushing through in the indie music model as a singer songwriter, as a working class, journeyman type singer songwriter. Um, and so I don't have like those pushes and then the health crashes, which is always seems to be what happens when I make albums. And it's not the fault of the model, it's just that the model doesn't fit. So I'm trying to figure out like, how can I biohack that model um, with the principles that I need to establish the foundation for myself. I'm kind of actually like super nerding out on this and making lists of like the things that I would want to try and learn about um, my situation with mold, but also with the viral overloads that I've had over the years and other sensitivities to toxins that I've had over the years that have overloaded my system. Um, and yeah, so anyway, I wanted to just vlog that that's what I'm thinking about. It's like pretty heavy on my mind right now. And then the other piece that's sort of come up for me just suddenly because we're in the time that we're in is the idea of doing a social media fast of some kind or restructuring um, my virtual and computer and screen time existence, and seeing how that and seeing if the absence of that actually gives me clues to how much the impact on my mind over the last number of years has been the shifts and the changes of the way social media is designed and to be used, or if it really is my brain recovering from brain injuries and the brain fog from viruses and et cetera, and mold and et cetera, et cetera. So I discontinued or deactivated my Facebook, and I deactivated my Twitter. I still have my Instagram for the moment because it's actually a platform that I enjoy. I still have my SoundCloud. I still have my YouTube. But there was a podcast that I just watched that I'll link below in the little description so I can find it again. But if you see this and you want to find it or watch it, you can. The idea of doing a 30-day computer fast, media fast, social media fast. It's a 30-day fast from all of the ways that you sort of plug in at this point. And then after that point, you can like think through how you want to revisit. So I'm really intrigued. I started doing it, and I know how much I enjoyed being off Facebook last year. Really helped with my recovery process to just be completely disconnected from that world. I'm thinking of doing that again, but more hardcore and like really changing things. Like this one guy talks about how he doesn't have email on his phone. There's no app for email on his phone. And I was like, oh, how brilliant is that? So as a non-touring artist at this point, I don't need my work email on my phone because I'm not going to be on the road or sort of out and about and needing to respond to anybody for anything having to do with shows or production or things like that. So, and to see how that would impact my brain's ability to function now, but also my brain's ability to restructure and improve as I go through the detox. So, biohacking and thinking about environments. I don't know. Everything else is going really well. My symptoms are fine. I'm actually doing really well. So, I think it's time to keep going and either push myself a little bit further and to see where that limit is for like what might give me sort of a big improvement or a massive success or like a sustained improvement. Because I think that's where I want to be this time next year. So that's my vlog for today. All right. Bye-bye.